Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Short and Sweet. My name is Claudia, and if this is your first time here, go ahead and stick around. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up because it helps your girl keep making content. So today on my channel, I'm going to be talking about college and my experience with college. It's going to be a really short one, but I'd love to get your guys' feedback on it and just see where you guys are at as far as your college experience and what you guys recommend and just kind of how you guys handle all of it. I was raised being taught that school is the most important thing ever, pretty much. As far as priorities go, school was always number one. I was always a straight A student. I was definitely an overachiever. In high school, I took AP classes. I just have always really loved learning, I guess you could say, to not say school itself, but learning. I've always been into learning, reading a lot of books, and my dad really made sure that I grew up knowing the importance of school. He wanted to make sure that I always knew how lucky I was to be able to be in this country here in the United States going to school, because that's an opportunity that he did not grow up with. So I graduated high school in 2014, and ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a veterinary doctor. I'd grab all my teddy bears and I'd use like a fake stethoscope, and I would like feel their heart and I'd ask them how they were feeling and things like that. And I always wanted to be a vet. Somewhere along the line, I really did kind of give up on that dream. After I graduated high school, I went straight into college and I started going for the vet tech program at the local community college because I thought I would start small and kind of build my way into the field, see if it really was for me. Unfortunately, a couple of things happened in life and I couldn't keep going to school at the time, so I took a semester off. I got 2 jobs and I was just working like crazy trying to save money. I knew that I also had a passion for fitness and helping people, but I didn't really see myself making a career out of it. I liked the idea of being a physical trainer like the ones that we have in our high schools for our sports. So I decided to switch my major for the first time from pre-vet to kinesiology. Started going for that, but as you guys know, that is also a doctorate degree eventually, and I just didn't see myself being in school for that long, like waiting that long to start my career. I love school. I am very grateful that I have the opportunity to go to school, but I just didn't see myself doing that. So then I decided to take another break, and I was kind of lost. I'm sure this happens to many people. I feel like it's few the people that pick a major and they stick with it and they're happy, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Personally, that's been my experience. Whenever I tell people I've changed my major like 5 times, they're like, oh, don't worry about it, you're almost there. And I'm like, oh my god, I thought I was like doing something wrong. Truth is, sometimes it just takes some people a little bit longer, so I guess I fell into that group. I was very frustrated and disappointed with myself for a long time because a lot of the people that I went to high school with, they're actually already graduated last year or this year. They'll be graduating with their bachelor's. I feel like in this country we're really pressured to kind of follow all of these steps in this order, and if we don't do it in that order, we're kind of considered screw-ups and things like that, and we're not like contributing to society or whatever. Or your other option is just to get a 9-to-5 job and you stay there for a couple of years. So I was very much scared because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt rushed, like I had to pick something. And again, the way I was raised was like, you have to go to college, there is no other option. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, but that's definitely how I felt. So I switched my major from pre-vet to kinesiology, and then I decided to go into business because I fell in love with the idea of being my own boss, of having the possibility of creating jobs for other people, of helping the world in a much bigger way, of giving back. And I fell in love with that, so I enrolled in business classes. I took a couple and I actually did like them. They were very straight to the point and black and white, and I felt like bachelor's in business or business administration or marketing, or even I considered international business because I like all those aspects of business, was too broad. It was a degree that a lot of people kind of just pick by default, and no offense to anybody who's doing business, but a classroom, I feel, and it has been my experience, won't teach you how to be a good boss, won't teach you how to truly run your business. It'll teach you what a corporation is versus an LLC. It'll teach you how to properly draft documents, but there's a lot of like night classes you can take for that. To get my degree solely in that, again, I didn't feel it was for me, so here we go again. I took another break. Decided to switch my major again back to veterinary. I feel like when you finally pick what it is that you want to do, whether that's in school or not in school related, you just have this feeling of peace and you're at peace with it. And I didn't feel at peace when I decided to switch my major back to veterinary. I felt stressed. I felt like I was trying to live up to something or a person that I wasn't anymore. I felt just not happy with my choice, but I started taking heavy science classes. I have switched my major like 4 or 5 times, and I've taken 2 breaks from going to school in these past 5 years since I graduated, and it's been hard to learn that it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to follow the same path everybody else is on. Everybody is on their own journey. You have to make your own path. And I know this sounds probably really cliche, but it has been hard for me to see myself now at 23. I'm gonna be 24 next year, and I'm barely finding my purpose. I'm barely finding what I really want to do in my life and how I want to contribute to this world, how I want to give back, just things that I want to be a part of, things that I want to create. It's been a journey. It's taken me a while. I learned in college that a lot of these college professors sometimes don't care. They don't even want to show up. They don't want to be there. And I feel my personal experience, again, are few of them actually want to help you, actually care about you. Sometimes you're just another name on their roster. So I haven't had the best experience with college professors. I think probably in these past years that I've been going on and off to college, I've had like 2 or 3 maybe that I felt actually genuinely cared about what they were teaching and cared about the students. And I mean, you never know what people have going on in life. I'm not making like excuses and things like that. Do I think that the only way to be successful in life or to be a part of this society is to go to college? Definitely not. I don't feel like college is the only route. I feel like in our society we're heavily pressured to go to college very quickly when a lot of us don't even know who we are and pick a degree, and then we're in it, and then we get in debt, and then midway we want to change our minds. Is it too late? Should I start over? Personally, right now, I'm not going for my bachelor's because I want to get paid more, or because it'll look better on my resume, or because it's gonna make somebody happy, or because I'm gonna make my family proud, or anything like that. I'm strictly going for my bachelor's because it's something that I want to achieve for myself. A couple of months ago, your girl finally found out what she wants to do in school. It's a bachelor's in urban studies and affairs here at UNLV, which is the local university in Las Vegas, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy with my degree. I'm not gonna go in depth and explain what it's about because every single time I say now, oh, what's your degree? People like ask me, what's your degree in? And I say urban studies and affairs, and they're like, what does that do? What is it? So go look it up because I didn't even know that this existed, and that way you can learn something as you're watching this, so you're welcome. To sum it up, It's okay if you don't know what you want to do. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can always start over. I've heard a lot of adults tell me that they're not happy with what they're doing, but because of their age, they don't see themselves going back to school and getting a degree in something else. But I also feel like it's not valid to live however many years you have left to retire or of working or something miserable, unhappy with what you're doing. And some of us may take a little bit longer than others, but sooner or later you're definitely going to find out what you want to do. Hang in there, and I'd love to hear about what your guys' experience with college is, or what it was, or how it's going. And if you've already graduated and you know what you want to do and you're happy doing that, congratulations. Really happy for you guys. I hope that whatever part of your life you're at right now, you know that it's a learning experience, it's a process. You know, we have to fail, like fail, and then maybe success, fail, success. I just wanted to make this video super short and share my college experience and my views on it and kind of where I'm at with that, because a lot of my viewers are kind of at this age right now. For my next video, I would love to do a Q&A with you guys, just so you guys can keep getting to know me and I can answer any questions that you guys, whether it's personal or fitness related. So I'd love it if you guys left me questions down below in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, that is the end of the vlog. Remember to give this video a thumbs up to support your girl. Go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one.